Good morning, Esthetician Connection. It's Sheri. I told you were going to see a lot of me this weekend, so I'm starting early. It's on the West Coast, so I know it's not as early for you, but it is early for me. And guess who we're starting with? We're starting with Jennifer and the Skin Games. So we're going to ask some questions. They had their makeup competition here at this show because you're doing them at other shows. And I haven't made it over here to actually watch some of that, but looks like it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of action and a lot of music and a lot of excitement. So we're going to ask Jennifer some questions about the Skin Games. If you have any questions and you want to post them, just put them on here and I'll read them to her. But I'm also thinking we're going to go live in the Team EC page as well. So the number one question that I think is important to ask about the Skin Games is, what is the number one mistake that an esthetician makes when thinking about or entering the Skin Games as a contestant? And it's kind of something you wouldn't even think because it's that simple, but I want you to hear what Jennifer has to say. I'm going to flip this around.
I don't get to see my picture? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So the number one mistake is most estheticians or skincare professionals actually don't read the rules. Okay, so sorry, there's a fly or something. So what you need to do, the most important thing is your before and after picture, okay? So a lot of people aren't doing that particularly right. So you want to do the right lighting, and then the same positioning for your before and your after. And the most important thing is you want to show the date you start and the date you end. And you do this by showing a newspaper with your model, how she looks on that date. So if you start September 1st, get a newspaper that says September 1st and take a shot of that with your model. Same thing. Another thing is you're not required to do 8 treatments. You have 8 weeks to get a result. So if you do 1 treatment and you think that's enough to get your result, that's fine, but you're still gonna do 8 videos. So let's just say you do 4 videos and in between you don't know what to talk about. You can talk about the product that you're using or the modality. You could also talk about their home care or whatever. They don't have to be in every single video. You want to keep it less than 2 minutes because pretty much nobody's going to be watching it after 1 minute. So I would say most important.
All right. Okay, guys, so 8 weeks to get your treatments finished, or 8 weeks from beginning to end. You must show a newspaper at least at the first one and then at the very last one, and you have to do a minimum of 8 videos. So you could do 20 videos if you wanted to, but you have to do a minimum of 8 weekly. Am I right? So 1 a week during the weeks of your competition, from the time you start to the time you end, and they're uploaded directly to the Skin Games website. And then I'm going to be sharing some of those. If I can figure out a way to share them, I'll do it directly. If not, I may reach out and have you upload them for me. Also, they're doing the makeup competition here, and I want Jennifer to tell you a little bit about that. That's something I don't know as much about, but it's new this year. Am I correct? Right. So, and this is the first of the very first of how many are you guys going to do?
We will be doing all the face and body shows. So after this, we'll do Atlanta.
Atlanta will be next.
And then we'll be doing Chicago.
And Chicago.
And you'll also be able to, if you can't make one of the shows.
I want to flip this. Hold on, guys. I want you to hear this. Pay attention. This is about the makeup competition. So if you're thinking about doing this, or you're thinking about doing it next year and you want to learn more about it, this is what you want to listen to.
So before I go into that, I also want to let you know that a lot of people ask me, do I have to upload the video the day that I do the video? And you don't. You have up to January 31st to get everything completed and uploaded. So I wouldn't wait till the last minute, because if you have computer problems, those are your problems and sorry, not ours. So we have to have everything in by January 31st. So
on January 31st, they can upload all 8 on that day.
Absolutely.
If they wanted to.
It's midnight that night, you know.
So there's no time schedule. So if someone has time to upload 3 of them in one day, like from the last 3 weeks, they could do it. So
That's
that
right.
3 are uploaded, just
Right.
to kind of, so it's not like every week they have to go to their computer and go, oh, let me upload.
Yeah.
So as long as
and some people want to edit and things
Yes,
like that.
I got
so
you.
that's fine.
Perfect.
Okay.
Good.
Now getting back to the makeup challenge. So we do basically it's a makeup challenge. There's a bridal. There's 3 categories: bridal, and we have like an everyday corrective category, and then avant-garde, which is more kind of artsy glam, Lady Gaga style. And the way we've partnered with Skin Inc. and Face and Body, so the actual qualifications will be at each one of these. So it's kind of a pass or fail to get you to the Skin Games, which is 28th next year, and that'll be at the San Ramon Marriott. And so if you can't make it to one of the shows, you can actually enter the international category. And what you do with the international category is you will basically pick your category, get your model, and then you'll do a before and after picture of your model. And then you'll do an introductory video telling us a little bit about you and your passion and a little bit about your experience. And then you'll upload one other video, and that video will be a technique video. So we'll want, you want to kind of show your technique as you're doing it. You don't have to do, take the whole thing. Just keep it around two minutes or so. So we have some people coming from all over the world, and we even have somebody that entered from Nigeria and New Zealand.
This is awesome.
We have some people coming in from Finland, so it's pretty exciting.
It's really exciting. Dina Toko asked a little bit about the newspaper, and I think just so I'm making sure Dina's clear, because she is competing on Team EC. Whoop, whoop. Team EC, we also have a page for our members, and while you were talking, by the way, I was going through this in my head. I need to get you on that page live so our players can ask you questions, because that way we kind of are really focused on just specific contestant. But Dina, what you're asking is, tell me about the newspaper. And my understanding, and you correct me if I'm wrong, is you upload the first time and the last time minimum. So the very first time you post a video, you have to have that photograph up, and that newspaper up, and then you also have to have it up on her before picture, and then the same for her after picture, and then you hold it up on your last video. Am I clear on that?
Right. So you don't have to do the newspaper on all your videos, and you don't need to do it every single week. Just the beginning. And the reason you do it is it's the best way we found to kind of timestamp when you start and timestamp when you end.
Gotcha. And then one last question. I want her to kind of tell you a little bit about, especially if you're a contestant or you're thinking about competing next year. Team EC is awesome, and we may do this again next year. We have 31 players this year, so the things that I get asked a lot are, when I go out to California, what's expected of me? Am I going to be doing services out there? Am I going to be doing treatments out there? What am I doing out in California? So I want Jennifer to tell you a little bit about what you're going to do if you are going to the finals in San Ramon, California. So this is what you're going to do at the finals if you go.
So San Ramon, California, just so you know, is kind of Silicon Valley area. It's about 30 minutes from San Francisco, and 30 minutes from San Jose. Anyway, so the question was,
what are they doing when they come out?
Okay.
Like what is it that they are expected to do when they arrive in California?
Okay, so you're judged. You are qualifying yourself to try to get to the top players to be a finalist to go to San Ramon. You're being judged 50% on that work. So that's why you want to have a really good before picture and a really good after pictures, and pretty good, instructional videos that you're doing along the way. When you go to California, you'll go before a panel of judges, and they'll ask you questions, only questions in regards to your protocol and why you did what you did. They want to verify that this wasn't a mistake, that you were just following the protocol and got a result. They want to know why you do what you do. And so you don't have to study. It's just going to be stuff that you are doing anyway, right?
You already know. You should already know if you're doing these treatments.
And then that's the other 50%. So you just want to come prepared for that. It's a really great experience, and that would happen on the Friday before the show. The next day we have a little small trade show, and then we have a red carpet award show, and it's a lot of fun. Lots of entertainment. It'll be a dinner show this year. This is going to be new for us.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to pan out just a little bit so you can see kind of where this competition is this year. And I'm backing up, so bear with me because I'm going to trip over some lights if I don't pay attention. So backing out, and you can see there's a seating area for people to watch. Here's instructions on the competition, and she's making it
for the EC members. Find a model for 8-week case study.
That's it.
And then you're going to track and treat your model, and then you're going to show your results.
That's it. That's all you do to enter the skin games. And then I'm going to pan through here. This is one of my favorite images over here. You can see. And then this is where the shows have been happening. And you can see that the artists are up there on the stage. This is earlier in the morning over here, so nobody's really here. I came out so that I could get this for you guys. And then you'll see judges here, or just
the judges are sitting here.
Judges are here, and then we've got visitors or viewers back here. So that's what we wanted to bring to you on the Skin Games. I'm thinking about doing something for Team EC Facebook page. So Terry and I will reach out to everybody that's on our team, and we'll see if we can set up a time with Jennifer to do a live Q&A so that you can have your very specific questions answered and you feel 100% comfortable going into this competition. I'm at the San Jose show in California at Face and Body, and I'm just starting my day, so you're going to see this mug all flipping day long, guys. I've got a lot of interviews, I've got a lot of things to bring you, and I've got some exciting things that I found on the floor that I'm going to bring to the page. So I'm excited about that. Thanks for being with me. I really appreciate all of you. Bye, guys.